A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down and 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. At 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike.
From the gun, Jones. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Check 31. Check 31.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Miles Boykin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Bengals nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
2nd and
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Steelers 7, Bengals nothing.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap. Watch the slap. Undercut.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Charles Harris.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Here's Jones on 3rd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Daniel Jones.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
The 29-yard line.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Bengal 1st down.
From the gun, Murray. He shakes him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Taking a deep shot here for Hart, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
A gain of
a very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Bengals.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Come on, let's go. At 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike.
Jones on first down. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Check pass, check pass. Warriors 17. At 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to
Jones now throwing on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lion. There you go. At 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. You ain't going nowhere. At 25 to Mike. We'll go.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. That'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
At 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Woo-hoo. At 25 to Mike.
From the gun, Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 12. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. The Bengals drive about to get going. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second-and-goal situation. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. Blown up in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Back to throw. Jones. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7.
It's a
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
Shotgun now from Murray. Completes it to Hardman. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown.
Mecole Hardman, 93 yards. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. So from back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone. Do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
At the 22-yard line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here's Jones, looking to throw on second down. His throw incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. That's complete to his receiver, McClory. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They'll try and throw for it here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
1st and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back now in Pittsburgh.
With the score.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. On 2nd and 9, Jones escaping the pressure right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards to pick up there. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
J.K. Dobbins.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Jalen Smith.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. He'll try and run it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It got his man complete. The 20.
They are
10,
not ready for us.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Mecole Hardman, 98 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through, all the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, This offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Operating from the gun, Jones looking left side. He's got it complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 40.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And some room to work. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And his throw here's incomplete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down. Now Murray. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Cincinnati.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Murray. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Murray to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
To throw is Murray. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Let's go, dude. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Cincinnati, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it's their very first clunker of the year as they'll fall to 12-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so.